I'm going to do this one. I got another from the same guy. It was another shipment. Boxes were separate, and so here we are. It's another lot of cases of watches that got stripped for parts. Like I said, I don't like to necessarily, perpetuate this guy's trade, but they're already in pieces, and maybe I can, make something with them. These are all 6106s. So you've got a lot of like this. These are actually cool. Seiko made a number of these. And they have a nice sort of, would you stop wiggling? They have a nice presence to them. 6106 5569. There's a 6306 that uses almost this exact case. They're really cool. I think they're really meant to be more of a bracelet watch. I think I have the end links that fit this case. In fact, I'm certain I do. In fact, I think I actually have the bracelet for this. You guys remember when I got one of those NOS cases? I believe was, no, it wasn't one of these. It was a similar one, but it wasn't one of those. What do we got? That is a great name I've never heard before. Svarler Jewelry. Wow, that's pretty neat. So we got a back out here. We got us a case back. We got us. I'll zoom in some. This is silly. Hmm. 6003. What the heck is that? Wow, I'm gonna have fun looking that up. Oh, that's a 6619 case. These are nice cases. They made them, they're all stainless steel. 6619s, unfairly maligned. They're good movements. Well, I'm gonna have to do some real work to keep that surface on that chapter ring. Boy, that's gonna be fun. Because this stuff, all that stuff is pretty. It's on top of the surface lacquer, and it's all coming off. Let's see if I can save that. Oh, I was going to show you guys something gross. Oh, here's another one of these tank style cases. Got a lot of these one-piece backs for the square TV dials. I've got a good number of them. I've owned a number of these watches. I always want to love them, but there's just something about them that just doesn't work for me. Probably it's the deep oval limited crystal. I really like a watch to have a full circle rather than sort of squished. I have everything for one of these. In fact, I've got like 4 of these. Actually, is this the same one? I'll have to check. What's the model? 6106, damn it. 7529. Well, it's North America. We know that. What's this one? A 6309 5300. I have to look those up. I don't know that I've seen one of those. It's hard to remember all the numbers. Just most of them I can remember. Another 5629. If you look in the catalog, Seiko had a pretty wide range of these. This one would have been a gold 5529. Put that over there. Oh, look at that. These cases. Seiko loved this case style for a minute. They were mostly bracelet watches and mostly like weird bad gold. I don't see the stainless steel ones that often. The casework, of course, when they were new was exquisite. And even now, as beat up as this is, you can still, see the beautiful hatching machining underneath there. I might be able to clean that up. I don't have any real big dinks. Sides haven't been touched. I've got a few whacks there. It's a little blurred, but not bad. That's original. I should look this. I'll look that up. I should have a pile for special things. I'll put my special pile over here. Here's another one. This one got the genius done out of it. Ooh, and its crystal was smashed off. It looks like, because that's the tension ring right there. Ow. Despite all of that damage, the tension ring still tensioning. It's a 6105, 6106 sort of slim case dress diver. This one's cool. It's a long. It's not a wide. It's a long. It's more like a tank watch. 6106 543 G. No, it's 6. I have to look that one up. That one's cool. Am I sure about that one? One of these was really weird. The last. Oh, here it is. Wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, I was going to show you guys this for a different reason, which I will do in a moment. Is it this one? That beautiful. Oh, it's another 5419. There we go. I'm going to have enough to make a belt. Wow, this case is in really nice shape. There's another one, 6106 6003. Yeah, it's just, that's why these gold-plated cases, they wore so quickly. And that's why if you get a gold-dialed model that, you know, looks clean on the pieces you can see, and it's worn, get it. If you need the parts or need the movement, because since they looked sort of banged up sooner, they got put away sooner. And so they had a shorter working life, and you're more likely to get a decent movement. What do we got? 6106 7047. Wait. 2D0002. Wow, that's crazy. This was the second one made in December 1972. Let me put that over there on the neat pile. 6109. Oh, these are crazy. These are 6106s that don't hack. Like, why? I actually own one. It used to belong to my friend John Lewandowski, the man who made me my Telecaster. 6106 5467. May 74. Somebody liked it. They got it worked on. What else we got? Oh, is that in the special pile? 6106 7729. Boy, I've heard that number. I can't place it though. Oh, one of these, huh? These go into like an upper clamshell. 7009 5029. The old Diney stamp on it. And you want to bet the oh, look at this one. It still had its case back sticker. 6106 5529. Oh, that's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. Sorry. Seriously, my heart hurts a little bit. Ooh, it's a sample case. 6106 5569. Look at that. That's what they look like. That's what they look like when they're brand new. Well, almost brand new. And you can see how everything was ground out. You had the pre-stamped stuff, the Seiko and the water, that kind of crap stainless steel. And then they went and they stamped all the letters and numbers in after the fact, so they have slightly raised edges. That's what they are supposed to look like. And when you see them, when people spin them to try to make them look pretty again, it grinds off. It grinds off all of the sort of the high points of those numbers and letters. So if you look at one and it's been completely flat, that's what happened. What do we got? Wait, I don't have two of them, do I? 6106 5466. No idea. Ooh, couple. No, that's a crystal. Ooh, look at that. It's a dolphin back.
Ooh. Are your headphones charged?
I think they are. I think they're in my pocket.
Groovy.
Groovy. Yeah, look at that, a dolphin back. This is a nice thing to illustrate. You need a quick polish on something. Paper towel actually does really well, just for a quick polish, because it's slightly abrasive. What else works really well? Wet wipes. Oh my gosh. Even dry, they'll strip metal off. Now, there we go. Waterproof. 6619. I had it there for a second. Waterproof. 6619. Damn it. Blinding everybody.
Oh, is that my drink?
It may be. 397990. Okay.
Gross.
I've heard that number before. What? That's not a gross watch number.
No, the seltzer's flat.
Oh, I'm sorry, your seltzer's flat. Yeah, there's another example. See, like this one, they stamped it and then they spun it, but the numbers came later after the finishing, right? Maybe not. Maybe my original. No, I think I'm insane. The numbers are just stamped more deeply. I just, I always have to. Oh, poor thing got chipped. 6619. Oh no. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look off to figure that out. I saw the three numbers first, 070, because that's the first three numbers of the Osaka Navigator, and I was like, oh my god, is this a Navigator back? But it isn't. 6106, 7087. What do we got here? 6106, 5467. June 1974. 6106, 6006. Oh, base metal. Base metal top. Somebody asked a couple months ago, what's base metal? Base doesn't mean like, well, there's in the scale of metals, it goes from lowest to highest in terms of materials that hold on to their electrons versus giving them up. If they give up their electrons, that means they can be corroded and degraded, and the more, then that makes them the base metal. The other side is noble. So that's the way it goes. Early blister back. 6106, 6009. Wait. Yep, 6106, 6009. I'm blinding all of you. 8719. I have all this stuff, all this material, and I'm always like, what am I gonna do with all this stuff? But what are you gonna do? Ooh, 6319. 6319 is the movement that is between 6309 and 6306. Don't ask me why. So what a 6319 is, it's a 6306 without a hacking lever. So if you want a 6106 movement on the cheap, get a 6319 and put a hacking lever in it. 6106, 8019. Oh, look at that. It's an all high polish back. Is that original or did that get polished down? They had to have polished that down. Yeah, they must have polished the heck out of it. That's why the finishes are all the same. I don't know what this is, but it too has been crazy polished. Crazy polished. This is another 6106. I have one of these NOS. Looks like we have various bezels and movement rings. Yeah, there's a bezel, and there's a bezel, and oh, there's the ring for a V-type crystal. Seiko did these a lot in the early days. Instead of having a crystal that was just, single piece of glass, there it is, it was everything. Seiko would do it with, they would have a ring, which was basically the underneath of what would now be the gasket, but then they have a flat crystal in here, and the crystal has this amazing glue that holds it in. But Seiko did these a lot. And if you have one of these watches with a bad crystal, one of these V crystals, all you need is a flat crystal with the bevel that you like, with a diameter that matches just the interior of this. To get this old glue off is a pain in the ass. Basically, you should put this, you have to put it in like a toaster oven and just get it hot, not super hot, but let it get hot and let it just sit there. And eventually it'll just droop out. Trust me, there's no other way to do it. It's easy to get the old glass out, glue the good glass in with UV cement or something similar. And that's good. We got us another bezel, and we got a bezel. Yeah, we got us another bezel. What we got here? That's a 7000 series movement ring, I think. Ooh, it might be 6619. Maybe. But here's, okay, so there are two things. Hang on, I'm almost to the finale. Another 8009. Okay, finale. Dun, 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 dun. First, I don't often get an opportunity to talk about how filthy watch cases can get. I usually don't have a camera running when I run into it. This is how this was shipped to me. Look at that, because it's the space between the case and this, and it just sits there, and the stuff just accumulates. I had another one like this. It was a gold-plated. I opened it up like this, and it was stuffed with wrist hairs. It was amazing. It was stuffed solid. What do we got here? This is a cool watch. 61065439. Wacky. Okay, but here's one that I am excited about. I'm not familiar with these. 6106, 6070. This thing looks like it was pretty low miles, dirty as hell. It's got a slightly ovaled case. It's kind of like a Yachtmaster case, a little stretched out some. Solid stainless steel, opens through the front. Interesting integrated bracelet. And it's going to be pretty slim too. There's no bezel, so you're going to have a tension ring. Pops this in. Look at this bracelet. Look at that. The high polish ends. And that would have been a high polish top that Seiko did. I'm certain this was Stellax. The clasp is gone, I think. Well, something bad happened. We're missing the ends. Looks like there's something. It looks like there was some kind of diddly that connected them. Oh, good. That's good. That's not broken. Thank goodness. Okay, some kind of diddly. And look at that. Oh, thank goodness. It doesn't use the teeny tiny spring bar in the middle. Ugh, those are terrible. It uses a regular split pin, cotter pin. Now, that's pretty cool. I'll look that up, but that's a neat thing. I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, lots of fun for not a lot of money, and that's what I'm all about. Thank you for watching. Hey, me again, only a couple seconds later. I just noticed this. I'm used to these bracelets being really stiff, right? Look at that. Look at how much range of movement that thing has. That's crazy. This thing's gonna be so comfy. That's nuts. Because it looks like it's solid, but man, it goes all over the place, and it's designed that way. This bracelet's new. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Look at that. Full 45 degrees. Huh. Oh, no, that's fine.